All right. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we're here again. Welcome to a Daria workout. We're going to get started with your nice opening arm circle toe touch. You're going to walk your hands out, step your foot in, backwards and in. Don't worry about what I'm doing with my hands. Just do whatever works for you. But we got to make this vigorous because, we got a lot to do today. So Daria bites back. It's going to be a 60-second exercise, 10-second rest. There's going to be 6 sets of that. So it'll be over before you know it. But if anyone knows anything about doing anything for 60 seconds, is that it feels like a lot longer than that. So pray for all of us. But it is going to feel really good. And it'll be over before you know it because these are, of course, your 10-minute workouts. Or at least try to get as close to 10 minutes as possible. At least on a bad day, the body of the workout is over in 10 minutes or less. So we're trying. We're all trying around here. Good. Until the timer. First exercise, of which you need 3 to remember. Hoik these dumbbells up to your shoulders. If you've got dumbbells, it is going to be a narrow squat. So my feet are deadlift distance apart because the other exercise is a deadlift. So you get a nice little bicep curl in there too. Now, if your dumbbells aren't appropriate for this exercise, if you're not doing the exercise with the level of control that you are proud of, just ditch a dumbbell. It still works. We go squat. We go deadlift. So it really doesn't matter. Weights are great. They're not everything, especially if your exercise is ugly. Now just think about pulling your knees apart, please. Think about spreading the floor. That's going to engage more of your glutes. It's going to keep your body nice and happy. Dumbbells in the deadlift specifically, bending at the hips. Dumbbells go just below the knees. Don't need to go much further than that. If they do, something's gone wrong. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Now, as you know, this is just a coping mechanism. If I talk the whole time, eventually the timer will go off. Bring those dumbbells down. Again, if you got them, if you don't, fine. I'm going to stay on my knees. I'm going to do push-ups with my hands on the dumbbells. That just gives you a bit more clearance. It's also a little bit nicer if you've got angry wrists. And a cool thing you can do is just turn the dumbbells in on an angle. So slightly in, maybe about 30 degrees. And that tells you if your elbows follow that same direction, you know you're doing an okay-ish push-up. So there you go, exercise hack for the day. Keep it coming. I was going too slow. We need to do more. That's a better speed. Now, it's okay for these exercises to get hard. It's okay for you to slow down. If you could go hard the whole time and feel fine, we might need to up the weights a little bit. Cool. All right, the last one. We're just going to plank around the world. So your shoulders are going to be absolutely cooked. Love that for us. On your elbows, we go. Hip tap, leg lift, leg lift. Keep the legs straight. Keep the body mostly intact. Yes, it's going to rock just a little bit side to side. What's mostly not acceptable is the hips going up. So keep the hips down and just get it done. Side, side. Tap, tap. Oops. Side, side. Tap, tap. Side, side. Keep it up. This one doesn't matter about being fast and continuous. I mean, continuous, yes. Doesn't need to be fast because really we're holding a plank. That's the main thing, is that you are hitting a 60-second plank, my friends. Knees are always an option, but if you can, stay on your toes. Just keep your head away from your hands. I almost headbutted myself just then. That was telling me that I was too close. All right. No additional rest. 10 seconds. Grab those dumbbells. Woohoo, cardio. Squat, deadlift. Let's do it. Squat, deadlift. Squat, pulling your knees apart, spreading the floor. Squat, deadlift. Good, halfway, keep it up. Constant movement if you can. If you're puffed, if it hurts, it's all pretty normal. Good, just lots of breathing. Work your way through it. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Push-ups again. Go with my recommendation. So the dumbbells make a nice arrow shape. And consistent, if you can. Just think this is like world's shortest workouts, and we get to stretch at the end. And I'm capped at 10 minutes, as in my goal is to make these 10 minutes, so there's only so much we can do. But still, it packs a punch, right? Oh, it does. Good. Pushing through your elbows to get back up to the top. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Even if that means you're now doing just like half ones to keep the form good, I'm okay with that. Good, whole body. Oh, thank God. All right, ditch the dumbbells. They are no longer required, but we are doing plank around the world. Let's do it. Woo. Tap, tap, lift, lift. As you're going, think shoulders away from ears, pushing away from the floor. So pushing up nice and tall through the shoulders. Hips are down. A little bit of movement through the body is fine, but just not too many broken angles, and just keep with me, stay with me. Stay on your toes if you can, pushing your fists into the floor. Oh, thank God. All right, a little timer for a quickie stretch. You did it, see? I knew you could do it. All right, we're going to hit your C-line position. You know what it looks like. Join you in a second. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Hips down, arms straight. So if you're finding it hard to lift up with your hips close to your hands, just slide back a little bit. We don't want to just bend through the lower back, but we want to push tall through your shoulders and push forward through the chest. So you should get a nice stretch through the belly, opening up of the spine, but just make sure your shoulders are out of it. Cool. All right, now we're going mountaintop. So hips go up, heels go back. And we're just going to paddle out your heels, very yoga. So push tall through the shoulders. And then just heel down, heel down. If this is getting more comfortable for you, just start walking your feet in. This is where we're going to end up anyways. So you might as well start. Feet come closer. Closer. Try and keep your legs straight, besides the paddling part. Ding, ding, 10 minutes. Good job. All right. Again, thank you for hanging out. As always, love your work. My name's Elise. That was Daria. You are you. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.